It's the end of 2021 and this year, cinemas came back. Then they went away again. But then they came back again. Fingers crossed they stick around this time. We all need it. So, there have been a lot of films coming out this year that were supposed to come out last year. And in some cases, the year before. Here's a quick highlight video running you through some of the very best films of 2021.
James, fate draws us back together. Now your enemy's my enemy. How did that happen?
Well, you live long enough.
You can't protect any of them.
We are House Atreides. There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray.
Smile, Gurney.
I am smiling.
The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis. House Atreides accepts!
Ain't nobody knocking if they try. This is how souls gonna fight. Look how we've been fighting to stay alive.
Remember who you are, remember where you came from.
We'll have pride.
I have never been more proud
Do you know how much
in my whole life.
how hard we had to fight?
You gonna show them how dangerous you are?
All right. Let's get it.
This is suicide.
Well, that's kind of our thing.
I'm a superhero!
Where's my dad?
I want to get you out of here alive.
I'm going to get you out of here alive.
Now that you're all hyped up, don't lie, I know you are. It's time to celebrate the very best films of 2021. This is the second annual Grant Burton Film Awards, but the first of 2021, and it's the only film award show that matters less than actual film award shows. So, sit tight, get your popcorn on hand, and let's see what this year has been all about. But quiet with the popcorn because no one likes sitting in the cinema next to someone who's chewing and chomping non-stop. Popcorn is horrible. So, you know what? Forget about the popcorn. Let's just focus on the awards. But, how do you get nominated for an award? Simple. To be nominated, a film has to have been officially released in 2021. Got it? Good. The first award of the evening is always a big one. You must set the mood and the tone for the rest of the show. Best Lead Performance: Jennifer Hudson, Respect. Matt Damon, Stillwater. Kristen Stewart, Spencer. Rebecca Hall, The Night House. Will Smith, King Richard. And the winner is Kristen Stewart for Spencer. The lead performer is something special, but sometimes they can be outshined by brighter, more interesting co-stars. Don't let them know that though, because not all actors like being outshined, you know, egos and all. Best Supporting Performance: Jodie Comer, The Last Duel. Florence Pugh, Black Widow. John Cena, The Suicide Squad. Michael Gandolfini, The Many Saints of Newark. Margot Robbie, The Suicide Squad. Ana de Armas, No Time to Die. And the winner is Jodie Comer, The Last Duel. Best visual effects. Dune. Eternals. Last Night in Soho. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The Suicide Squad. Spider-Man: No Way Home. And the winner is Dune. The next two awards are all about visuals. No, not effects, that was the last award. I'm talking about lighting, camera, sets, costumes, props, makeup and more. The smaller, less noticeable things that sell you on a character, a mood or a world. I suppose visual effects do that too though. Best cinematography. Dune. Eternals. Last Night in Soho. No Time to Die. The Green Knight. West Side Story. And the winner is Dune, Greg Fraser. Best Production. Cruella. Dune. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Respect. The Many Saints of Newark. The Last Duel. And the winner is Cruella. Films aren't just footage slapped together and released. Films aren't just footage slapped together and released. They're carefully crafted. They're carefully crafted. The best editor will go through all the shots, and assemble a film, ensuring only the essentials make it through. Nobody wants to see all the alternate takes or the goofs. Best editing. Last Night in Soho. A Quiet Place Part 2. Free Guy. Raya and the Last Dragon. The Night House. And the winner is Last Night in Soho, Paul Mackless.
Sound. It sets the scene.
Sells the moment. Music and score heightens the emotion.
Builds on the mood. Together they create an atmosphere and tone.
Best sound, music and score. Cruella. Dune. The Night House. Last Night in Soho. West Side Story. The Mitchells vs. the Machines. And the winner is Dune. Believe it or not, actors do what the script says, and the director, and the producer, but mostly what the script says. Some also do improv. Believe it or not, most actors do what the director and producer tell them to do based on the words written on the script for a film. He has the award for Best Screenplay. Best Screenplay: The Last Duel, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, Dune, King Richard, Judas and the Black Messiah. And the winner is Judas and the Black Messiah by Will Burson and Shaka King, with a story by Will Burson, Shaka King, Keith Lucas and Kenny Lucas. Now, I live in the UK. React to that however you want. What that means though is that I can only see films once they're released in the UK, legally speaking. Sadly, a handful of films get released in the UK after their initial release everywhere else. So, this next award is for the best films that released prior to 2021 that I only managed to watch this year. Best film released prior to 2021. Another Round, The Father, Palm Springs, Promising Young Woman, Nomadland. And the winner is Palm Springs. Comedy. It's a genre we all love to some extent. The jokes, the laughs, the humour, the age-old tropes and realisation that over time, even the best of comedies can seem culturally insensitive, racist, homophobic or more. Wow, this is a really problematic genre. It's a miracle we still even get comedy films. Best Comedy Film: Vacation Friends, Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar, Free Guy. And the winner is Free Guy. Not in the mood for a laugh? How about a scare? Donald Trump is being re-elected President of the United States. Too scary? Okay, how about some horror films? See, I can do political satire too, just not very well. Best Horror Film: A Quiet Place Part 2, The Night House, Last Night in Soho, Candyman, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. In scary, horrific fashion, I have died and become a ghost just to announce the winner of this award is The Night House. Best Action Film: The Suicide Squad, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, No Time to Die, Black Widow, Nobody, Spider-Man: No Way Home. And the winner is The Suicide Squad. Best Animated Film: The Mitchells vs. the Machines, Batman: The Long Halloween Part 1, Luca, Raya and the Last Dragon. And the winner is The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Not every film can be defined by a specific genre, unless it's a western or a horror or a comedy or an action film. Some films mix and match the genres, sometimes they just mix them and hope for the best. This award is for the films that defy classic genre classification because it would be unfair to narrow it down to just one. Best Genre Film: Ghostbusters Afterlife, Cruella, The Green Knight, Army of Thieves, Greenland. And the winner is Ghostbusters Afterlife. Speaking of genre, it's time to celebrate the most revered and coveted genre by some. I don't know though, is it the most revered and coveted genre? Do people put this genre on a pedestal? Or am I starting a big argument or debate here? Perhaps I'm starting some drama. Best Drama Film: Judas and the Black Messiah, King Richard, The Last Duel, The Many Saints of Newark, Stillwater. And the winner is King Richard. Films aren't just made by a crew of people, no, they're made by a crew of people with a lot of money and a script. And you know what, a lot goes into making a film, but usually one person takes it all by the reins and makes sure it gets done. That's the director, although a producer kinda does that too. Best Director: David Lowery, The Green Knight, Steven Spielberg, West Side Story, Shaka King, Judas and the Black Messiah, Ridley Scott, The Last Duel, James Gunn, The Suicide Squad, John Krasinski, A Quiet Place Part 2. And the winner is Ridley Scott, The Last Duel. Here it is, the one you have all been waiting for, mainly because it means you'll soon not have to watch this mess of an award show any longer. It's the award for Best Overall Film. Best Film: A Quiet Place Part 2, King Richard, No Time to Die, The Suicide Squad, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, Spider-Man: No Way Home. And the winner of the Best Overall Film of 2021 is... You know what that means? That means it's over. Not only this show, but 2021, which means a lot more films are going to come out, and guess what? I'll have to do another one of these things next year. Hold your excitement though, it's a year away. Until then though, post your winners in the comments below because I'm sure you disagree with some of mine. And, of course, have a happy new year.